I will show you absolutely mind-blowing puzzle. So I spent quite a lot of time with this puzzle. This puzzle about candidate ideas, which is quite good because you can train fundamentals. And this puzzle is a little bit crazy because amount of candidates ideas and elimination we have to make is just insane. An example in this position is like first start from the scanning because it's very important in this puzzle. It's amazing example of the ghost vision, and let's say king queen are tactical weaknesses and they are on the one file. You need to notice it always because there is multiple ideas to exploit it. And yeah, let's notice the ways to the king. The king also can be on this square. We can notice all the ways to the square where king can be next, which is a little bit, like king go to f4, and you already see it. And guys, also you draw arrows only initially, then you can draw them in your mind, and then you don't need to draw them, you can just spot everything. Okay, so the horse is hanging piece, obviously. I mean, you again understand it, and yeah, this is weakness. This is not real tactical weakness. This is real power. You need to evaluate it. Can move forward. Yeah, a6 is weak. E6, g7 are weak points in black position. I need to evaluate this diagonal. This horse jumps, and all these ideas. G4 is weak pawn, which is maybe hard to see because it's kind of overprotected, but if you take this pawn, it's just one square, and so on. Mainly I want to exploit this idea, and candidates ideas. This amount of candidates ideas is just insane. This there is checkmate if it's not been also not noticeable, and the idea is like rook takes g3. If he takes, we pick up the queen. The idea is rook h4 with the again with the idea f3, rook takes g4, king e3, and yeah, probably this also idea. I mean, and but then queen e6, yeah, main defensive idea. Like against this and this, he can just play this, which is a little bit unpleasant in alliance, and this also. Another idea did this, also easy to overlook this, and yeah, and another idea, candidate idea, is to play this with idea to checkmate here, and somehow try to exploit this pin 2. There are also ideas to around the bishop, play rook one, move one, yes, not to take this pawn, rook f1, rook f2, candidate ideas, and a lot of things to see in this puzzle. Somehow try to. I even checked this move because no, like this. I even checked this move. It's kind of nice because if you play knight b5, yes, there is the idea to play. I remember rook f1 and it's just over. Yeah, and if you play c6, bishop c6, like, and again you play knight c6, you just play rook f1 and it's just over. Yeah, kind of just try to stop his pawn, and if he plays something like queen e6, g5, it is mate, and if he plays knight e6, and I guess knight e6 is the move which yeah, doesn't allow simply to play bb5 and win the game, yes, because there is no tricks after that. Okay, but I mean the winning idea is just stunning here. It's I call it dagger, yeah, like dagger, because it's kind of unexpected ideas. It's rook takes h3, king f4, and bishop takes e2. I mean, I can be still wrong, but this is just stunning because after knight takes e2, rook f1, it's very hard to. I mean, intuitively, it's very hard to go to this position because the horse is close to the king, and it's never good. most of the time, but exactly in this situation it's quite possible. Yeah, knight e2, rook f1, and white has nothing to do because of this tactical weakness on this all f file. Yeah, and I check main defensive ideas like to play f3, but then bishop takes f3. Of course, knight takes f3, rook f1, rook f7, and yeah, if he doesn't take the bishop, there is a rook g4, and it looks very promising. Like two rooks, bishop are attacking. We eliminate all the threats to g7, all the threats to e6, and basically we just enjoying two rooks and bishop checkmating the white king, and without any counterplay except this, which is, by the way, not that simple. I may be wrong in evaluation too, but it's usually winning. Okay, so yeah, there is also important idea to play h5. Important candidate ideas, because what can we miss? We can miss this file from the Ghost Vision, yeah, and because there is pawn, we don't see h4 square oftenly, and we don't see any attack on h file because there is pawns, and this, and the idea is to use this rank to attack the king, and but I didn't like his possibility to play f3, and after g there is probably king a3, and I could not find a concrete win. No, not king f3, sorry, queen e6 and pin the pawn. Yeah, pinning the pawn is very nasty tactics, which we also can easily overlook. Yeah, this is important, because if there is no pin, there is gf f2 f1, but it doesn't work because of rook is hanging. Okay, I will probably show you. Yeah, I mean, the main point is we take and play this, and I may be wrong, and it will be very sad. What am I missing? And then a simple way to defend, knight e2, rook f1, check again. Also rook g2 candidate move, but rook f1, I think it's enough. Am I missing g5, rook f2, king g4, rook f7, king h3? It's probably winning after rook c7, and I forgot to tell you the variation when after bishop e2 he takes queen e6. Yeah, rook g4, queen g4, and important move g5. Yeah, because after bg4, king g4, rook h4, rook d4, so we just have a very simple win. Otherwise, the horse and pawns can fight against rook, and it can be very nasty in game. Okay, so be2, boom, he took with the horse, and now the question is rook g2 or rook f1. Yeah, rook g2, if he plays g5, a g is just made. It's just made, but after rook g2 he has f3. Yeah, and rook f1, f3 is just made. What can I miss? Again, it would be sad, like rook g2, f3 still looks dangerous with all these ideas. And then king a3. Yeah, but rook f1 is basically what I wanted to play initially. And g5, rook f2, king g4. At very least, I take rook take f7, king h3, and eliminate this important pawn, which has to be winning. What else I can miss? Yeah, this is very nasty. Everything is hanging, and this is checkmate red. And I don't see any horse jumps, double jumps, interferences. Queen sucks, so nothing. It seems like g5 is only move, but in this case I take this. And yeah, I may be wrong, but let's play it. Okay, it's winning, and it's absolutely incredible puzzle, because I mean, it's very rare with all these dagger ideas with b2. Just couple of variations to check. b2, okay, one of the variations is this, thinking about this, and if king e3, I was thinking it's winning, like based on just evaluation. I can take bg4, b4, also protecting the king, but it's better to defend g7 probably, and maybe after that any move has to win, but maybe rook d1. Yeah, maybe rook d1, 86, and maybe there is mate already, because g7 hangs. Yeah, rook d2, king e1, rook e2, rook h1, king f1, king g1, and rook g3. Yes, and bishop joins to the body. Rook defending g7. I'm not sure, but I mean I did not calculate it, but I was sure it's quite winning. I will check with the computer. But by the way, let's check it with the computer right now. Yeah, and then let's check all the variations first. Like another idea were this, but this one was idea this, and take the horse, and yeah, these are main lines. Another idea was this, I didn't like this, and another idea was this, I didn't like this. Another idea was this, and I didn't like. I wasn't sure about this. Just to check all the variations, did I eliminate it correctly? Another candidate idea was this, which is not this strong. I didn't have clarity what to do, even if with just king e3. No, king e3, king d2, no, king e3, f3 maybe. Yeah, yeah, not this simple, maybe, but not sure. Rook f1, not a strong idea. Rook h3, h5, we checked. It's was strong idea. Rook h3, rook e1. I was interested about this position too. Maybe there is something like that. Ideas. I was thinking about this too, because this also cool idea, and this again. You cannot take the pawn, but there is always queen e6, there is possibility g5. Yeah, I was thinking also about zooms on here, like this, rook f4 at some points, rook f3 at some points. Is if this, if queen takes, there is there is g5. Yeah, and g5 maybe something, but also pawn can move forward, so there is no clear threat. I wasn't satisfied with that. Okay, let me check the variations. Like, what did we check with the engine? Okay, rook h3. Yeah, rook e1, the strongest move. I mean, multiple moves. 96. Okay, the clearest, I think. Rook in f4, and if this. Oops, that's what I overlooked. Completely just interference. That's funny. That's good to check and understand how bad am I. Yeah, this one I think queen takes a6 and multiple moves, 95 also, which I saw initially, but overlooked somehow here. Queen e6 is just simple, just remove the queen. It's basically this what I was considering. Also this, yeah, and this one is just bad. Oh, again, that's funny point. Yes, that's funny point. As I said, we need to train to see multiple pieces on one square, because if there is pawn, we don't see the horse here. And this is what I overlooked, because a second ago there was a pawn. And the reason I didn't see knight f3, because there is pawn, and we need to train our brain to say again and again, there is the any of my pieces can stay on this square. It can be king, queen, horse, whatever can stay there, it can stay there. After a while, it will become easy, but I still, as you see, can miss multiple pieces on one square. Yeah. So, and bishop e2, f3, I was thinking about bishop takes f3, yeah. Queen e6, there is rook g4, 96, rook g4, king f5, he thinks is my move. rook h5. This one is cute. This one is really cute. Yeah. Rook h5, queen h5, this g6 is very nice. And it's only move, by the way. It's only move which is winning. And I didn't see this line too. King e3, just rook e4 or d4. I mean, intuitively it looks like absolutely winning position. And yeah, it is. If he plays king f2, just, I mean, just to clarify, it's just checkmate into rook e2, rook e1, yeah. And e4 is even stronger, yeah? Oh, king e3 is not the main move. Queen e6. Oh, this is just g5, bg4, and take this. Knight e6. Ah, this one we just checked. Okay. Knight e2. Yeah, rook f1 and h just winning. Another option was I saw b2 if he plays f3, queen e6, yeah, queen e6. Queen e6, yeah, that's what I overlooked. This, g5, queen takes g5. Oh, I mean, I kind of thought about it, but it wasn't enough. Wow. And this is what we need to check all the time, all these sacrifices. And the horse with the pawns blockading d pawn can fight. It's not that simple. Wow. Yeah, this one I also saw, but I was going to play g5, and it was unclear. These endings this I saw, but it's unclear. And of course that set to overlook simple g5, bg4, b6. Yeah. Maybe when I move closer, I would see this simple win. Yeah, but that's sad. So, do you see how many things I overlooked in a solved puzzle? And this is not really solved puzzle after that. Yeah, okay. But this move is just unbelievable. Just unbelievable position because the horse close to the king is usually very good defense, and this one is winning, easy win because yeah, we pick up the main pawn, main counterplay is eliminated. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. And yeah, the point is from the side of, let's say, Ghost Vision, yes, as I always trying to guide you, otherwise you may train forever and won't see these tricks, guys. You need to see this, and from another side of Ghost Vision, yes, I would say you need to see multiple pieces on one square, as I overlooked in this